Charles Davis, as always. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Now, there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. Now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. They run again with Peyton. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Vic to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Off the play fake, Vic. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Alert. Alert.
They'll start here with Jackson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8. Throwing, Vic. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Vic. To the left side and intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Vic goes play action. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, that's one way you take away a 1st down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
And this one complete to Smith. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. It's a play fake. Now Vic on the move to his left. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Vick to the air again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking.
Touchdown, Browns! Walter Payton, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyreek Hill, 62 yards. And the Cowboys strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Returnable here for Hester. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Michael Vick. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact. Yet the ball comes.
Okay, great.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Go.
Play action now. Vick sliding out of the pocket. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On play action, Vick rolling to his right. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On third down, Vick steps away to his left.
Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
They run on first down with Jackson. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Here we go.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground.
Junior Seau, the Hall of Famer, there on the tackle.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Now here's Vick. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So here's Vick following the interception. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Vick with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's 2nd and 8.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
They'll try the right side here with Bo. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
19, driver, not 19.
They run again with Jackson. He will push his way down to about the 14. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. Jackson.
And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A first down throw coming for Vic. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Vic. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Vic now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 8.
On the give, here comes Jackson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and
8. Vic now from the 50. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game, so they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A loss of 1.
Here's Vic.
3rd down and 6.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Lawrence Taylor able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown! Walter Payton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter, and the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
To throw, Vick. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get the momentum going again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
They'll run again with Jackson. Try to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down. And we're back now here in Cleveland. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
55 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Hurt.
Now a give, it's Jackson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll run here with the ball. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23. In search of 8 yards on third down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Ready?
The Browns drive about to get started.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
And Vic's throw there incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Vic readies to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Vic operating on first down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Vic to throw it. To the left side and caught by Hester. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning.
18 Cardinals, Dragon 60.
Vic. It's complete to Hopkins. Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Vic. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw it here with Vic. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 2nd and 9. Now a toss play for Bo.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle, the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just run them and hit.
And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Boswell's kick is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
60 Eagles, 60. Hurry.
Vic to throw. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Now Michael Vick. That'll be caught by Hester. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback.
Great game. Great game. Great game.